Another edition of Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development. Got a whole new crop of arrested priests, ministers, no rabbis really, just priests and ministers, I think. And of course, youth ministers or youth pastors or youth whatever. Youth ministry is always very popular, of guys getting arrested. Now, of course, there's people getting arrested for fighting, against this tax bill of the Republicans, which is great, good. They don't make this. Guys who are protesting stuff, I'm not opinion this because that's not one I'm interested in. I'm interested in people doing things who are of the religious faith or doing something like what your religion is against. Which is, going on and protesting taxes or raising taxes or even abortion. It's I guess that's sort of your job. Although, the abortion thing is fuck off. It's none of your goddamn business, you freak. Go make your own fucking kids and train them. Stop them having. Don't worry about your own family's abortion stuff. Anybody that gets abortions is an asshole. Hey, and I've already started drinking. This is a gin and tonic, which I'm enjoying. And we're going to start. So let's start reading this thing. All right. This is from Tulsa in Oklahoma, obviously. This is Tulsa World. Broken Arrow man uses ministry's phone number and ads to recruit prostitutes. Authorities say rated massage parlor reportedly was run by evangelicalist. Evangelical doing something awful? How's that going to be true? Let me finish this, and then I'll finish reading. Love a good gin and tonic. All right. Okay, let's get in. All right. Broken Arrow police arrest pair say massage parlor used for prostitution. Prostitution. Because you know what they do with massage parlors, right? They massage you and they're like, all right, now let me jerk you off. Police warn of potential need for HIV testing after prostitution arrests in Broken Arrow massage parlor. Well, if they're jerking them off, as I understand it, they're having no pun intended, full-blown sex, because then, all right. Otherwise, if there's no fluids just from the hand, you're not going to get HIV disease. Maybe she has a cut in her hand or something, but I don't think you're going to get AIDS from jerking someone off. I'm just going to keep doing this in every thing I read here. All right, broken. This is how it is. You can do it this way or this way. If you got two dicks, you're like, why would you have two dicks? I don't know, but some people have it like that. All right. A Broken Arrow man used the phone number associated with a ministry he leads and advertised for a house of prostitution, according to police. Tulsa County prosecutors on Wednesday charged Walter Eugene Brasington Jr., identified as a minister for a group in Broken Arrow, with procuring for prostitution and possession of a firearm while the commission of a felony. I did not read that properly. They charged him with procuring for prostitution and possession of a firearm while in the commission of a felony, according to court records. But the Broken Arrow has nothing to do with the television series Arrow, just so you know. So this is not going to be on the WB. Although they could probably, get some good ratings if the Arrow got jerked on. I think they do it for Supergirl. It's just like this, right? Anyway, never mind that. Tulsa County prosecutors on Wednesday, I said that. Bridgerton, 55, is a 55-year-old man, ladies and gentlemen, attempted to encourage, induce, or persuade women to become inmates of a house of prostitution, the charges state. How do you become an inmate of a house of prostitution? You become a prostitution. Are they saying he's holding them without their will? Against their will? Broken Arrow police, and they're not saying kidnapping here, Broken Arrow police allege that Brasington operated the house at, and this is a good address, if you want to know where they're doing it at 804C South 9th Street under the guise of a massage parlor. So, if you ever want to go by there, it's closed up now, so I don't know who's there now, but you can't use it as a massage parlor because the fucking cops in Tulsa are all very picky about that sort of thing. They think you need an HIV test from a hand job. Massage parlor police said that Brasington is listed as an apostle and a prophet for the All Nations Evangelical Team, a preaching group based in Broken Arrow. The address listed for the Evangelicalist team corresponds to an address the police searched, reportedly reportedly Bridgerton's residence as part of an undercover operation, according to a search warrant affidavit. How many cops got jerked off while they were in this undercover? I've got to listen, guys. I just gotta check, make sure it's really a prostitution place. Going on that guy. Oh, thank you for the massage. Anything else? Oh, you're touching me. Oh, it's terrible. Don't stop. Keep going. And there, I'm finished. You're under arrest. Because I know now you're a prostitute. Oh, that was nasty jerking me off. How many cops do you think have been jerked off in these undercover operations? This is just them trying to get out of paying. That's probably what happened. The guy went out there, got jerked, and was like, I'm not paying you. You kidding? I'm a cop. Rest your ass. The phone number listed on the Evangelicalist team's website also matches phone numbers used in classified ads seeking massage therapists for the massage parlor targeted by police earlier this month, according to the affidavit. This is very smart. Use your church number and your massage parlor number. Say that some people are just cheap. Like, I can't afford 2 phones. Are you kidding? Police conducted an undercover operation at the massage parlor and eventually arrested Brasington as its operator. Tiffany Ann Roach. How does everyone have 3 names here? Tiffany Ann Roach, 40, who worked at the establishment, also was arrested. Police say Roach told investigators she has human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV. She has human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV. So that's why they check for HIV. But again, unless she's having full sex with them, unless she's blowing them, and even though it's her mouth, I don't know if you can get HIV that way. But definitely, you're not getting it if she's jerking them off. I hear. Roach was negotiating with a client when officers raided the house on November 20th, police said. She told investigators that she had worked at the parlor for a month and had learned in June that she had HIV, and that she was HIV positive, the affidavit says. She was like negotiating with the client. Like, I don't know, maybe you jerked me in, maybe play with the balls a little bit. Like, hey, you're all under arrest. We've already been jerked off, so fuck you, buddy. Okay, this is more of the story, but we get the point. Let's move on. All right, this is from mycentralnewjersey.com. There's no jerking off here. New Brunswick pastor charged with criminal sexual contact with a 17-year-old. Isn't 17 age of consent in Jersey? Middlesex County. Good name, because he's been arrested for having criminal sexual contact. Well, maybe we'll see. I should proof these before, but I don't. A New Brunswick pastor has been arrested and charged with having improper sexual contact with a 17-year-old female. Middlesex County Prosecutor Andrew C. Carey and New Brunswick Police Director Anthony Capato said in a statement Friday. Manuel Mora, 52, everyone's in their 50s here, of the Kendall Park section of New South Brunswick, was arrested December 1st and charged with endangering the welfare of a child in the 3rd degree and criminal contact in the 4th degree. This is like 17-year-old. I don't know, is that I guess technically it's still a child, but like 1 more year and you're 18. Seems a little weird you're charging with endangering the welfare of a child. The charges, I understand 17 still, but it's like 1 year short of 18, which makes you a legal adult. I don't know. This is not a 10-year-old. It just seems weird that you would charge him with endangering a child at 17. But, I also thought, well, maybe the age is low there, higher, so maybe it's just 18, so like you're still a child. The charges were filed during an investigation conducted by Detective William Coleman of the New Brunswick Police Department and Detective Mark Morris of the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office. Well, thanks for giving me their names. I really need to know that. During the investigation, it was determined that Mora of All Nations Church in New Brunswick had ongoing sexual contact with a 17-year-old New Brunswick girl. Mora is being held in the Middlesex County Adult Corrections Center in New Brunswick. The investigation is continuing. Did anyone ask all right. I guess if she's 17, so technically he can't get permission for it. But that just seems weird. Whether or not you approve of a 52-year-old having sex with like someone who's 18 or not. So like, I don't know. 17 just seems weird to like, oh, you're fucking with a child. 17, that's... again, it's 1 year short of 18, unless the age of consent is 21 or something, then I guess, whatever, whoever, fuck that guy, he's a minister, he should know better. All right, this is from the International Business Times. Don't worry, I'm not making an excuse here. I didn't even when I was 17, I was a fucking 17-year-old. I'm not doing it now, so don't worry. That was an excuse on my part. Like, oh, why can't a man have sex with a that wasn't me. I'm not I date women my own age, if I date anyone, which these days is not happening so much. Anyway, International Business Times. Catholic priest accused of raping children after purifying them. This is not funny. Catholic priest accused of raping children after purifying them with holy oil is arrested. That's obviously, this is horrible, but let me purify you. Like, yeah, what kind of oil was this? Like, make it easier for me to get the old in. All right. I love priests. All right. Italian law enforcement has arrested this is from, did I say it's from the International Business Times? I did. All right. Italian law enforcement has arrested a Catholic priest, of course, working in a parish of the village of Santa Agata, who, for the last 3 years, after all these things about Catholic priests, these motherfuckers are still doing it, is alleged to have raped several children under the age of 14. Well, you're not going to get any complaints about 17-year-olds here. All right. Father Pio Grodulin now stands accused of sexual assault on minors. Local media reported that the Carabinieri military police, that's what it says, arrested the priest on Friday, December 1st, following an investigation by the district prosecutor's office in Catania, the second largest city of Sicily. Sicily. We are raping the kids. The priest is raping the kids. He's using holy oil to... I don't know what that accent is. All right. Police believe the priest forced children to perform sexual acts, according to La Stampa. La Stampa. I don't know. I've seen it on TV. This is how you're supposed to do it with the fingers. This in what's his name? Oscar Madison also used to talk this way. What was his name? Jack Klugman. Quincy. He's like, oh, you murdered them. You murdered them all. That was Quincy. Murdered. And they went, hey, it's the pizza pie. Yeah, this is all I know. This is what I see. This is what I know from television. This is how white people talk. With the hands, with the fingers, I don't know. Italians, or ethnics, the white ethnics. Not the Irish, but the Italians. Okay. The priest allegedly exploited his role and took advantage of the fragility of several youngsters who were left disturbed by the incident, read a notice released by the prosecutor of Catania. Well, I can tell you one thing. Yes, that's actually true. Because that's what the priests take advantage. That's how it works. Police believe... why don't people leave their children with the... These are the least safe people you can... Do not leave your children... Even if you believe in this bullshit, do not leave your children with a priest, a minister, a rabbi, anybody who's like, I got God on my side, I'll take care of your child. Do not do that. They're pedos. They're gonna pedo it. Don't do it. I don't care if your dad is a priest or a minister. Well, if he's a priest, how's that work? All right. Even the Episcopalian priest. Do not leave your children with the man who thinks God is talking to him. He's already a nut. Police believe the priest forced children to perform sexual acts, which I read already. According to La Stampa, Gudulin would sprinkle victims with holy oil taken from his church. That's good. Like, I'm priesting you up. I'm Jesus is in the oil. This is Jesus' water. And now we're gonna do some fucking, kids. Oh my God, what are you doing? Come here. I've oiled you up. I've oiled you up like a good priest. I'm a Catholic priest. I'm gonna fuck the children. I fuck the children, and I'm a Catholic priest. Oh. The police investigate. It's not funny, of course not. But we gotta make, life is hard. We gotta make some lightness of everything. Otherwise we cry. The police investigate. These are people like, oh, you can't make jokes about that. Then what? I'm gonna sit in a ball. If I had a fetal position crying about everything, fuck you. We gotta make some laughs. Fuck you. Don't at me with that bullshit. No, you can't make jokes about that. How can you make jokes? I was once touched by as a child. I can't do that. Oh, ugh. Really? So, how was that? Oh, you're right. Crying and like, ooh, that's so much more better. The police investigation discovered that after one child refused to submit to the priest, he was isolated from the religious community. Well, good for that kid. I don't know where the fuck his parents were. Where are the goddamn parents here? And this is what always drives me crazy. Local media revealed that after some parents became highly suspicious of his actions, he threatened and intimidated them by speaking about his knowledge and links to the mafia. This is a cool priest. hey, I want to fuck your kids. I'm a police. I'm from a Jesus. And they go like, fuck, you can't touching my child. Oh yeah, you know I got the mafia. I got the. This guy hits all the points here. Just checks off every point. They're perfecto. The status of the priest was known for being affable and friendly until he warned you he knows the mafia towards the community. Before his arrest, however, he had already been removed from his parish and transferred to another church without assignment. That's what I love that. Like, you're a rapist, you're raping kids. Let's send you to this other parish. Like, what? He's not. That's not a punishment. That's not going to stop him from raping children. What? Go over there. Go. Oh, he's raping kids here. Get over there. That'll show him. We'll show you. We're just gonna transfer you over here so you can rape these other children. Some fresh raping. You get in some fresh raping. A canonical trial by an ecclesiastical tribunal has now been launched. Oh, good. Well, a canonical trial. A report published by Lucilla. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to be able to read any of these. Anyway, a report published by Lucilla said that the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, a body responsible for promoting and defending the Catholic religion, was investigated. Well, they're investigating the Catholic religion. You can always trust those guys. It is believed that Condolin has been sentenced to a reduction in a lay state, or defrocking. That's what they call it, reduction in a lay state. You will no longer lay as a priest. You're going to lay as a regular person. That's them. All right, let's move on to our last story. This is from the Associated Press. Associated Press. Another priest. Sorry. What can I do? That's how it goes. All right. Priest was arrested in Arizona. Starts trial for 1960 Texas killing. Well, at least he wasn't fucking any kids. He just murdered somebody. All right. This priest, not a sexual deviant. A murderer. Half a dozen, half of one, six a dozen, or whatever that phrase goes. All right. Edinburgh, Texas. Texas. Everything's larger in Texas, including murder. A prosecutor told, I have no idea what that's from. A prosecutor, was it Yellow Rose of Texas is coming? I have no idea. Texas. When is that state going to come a blue state so we can fucking destroy the Republican Party? I don't know. When is that going to finally fucking happen? Where are all the Mexicans? Fucking move to Texas so we can be done with this bullshit. I'm sorry. This isn't a political. This is me reading this stuff. All right. A prosecutor told a jury that he would prove an 85-year-old former Catholic priest murdered a South Texas teacher and ex-beauty queen 57 years ago. So this is everything. Religion. This is everything for South Texas. Religion and beauty queens. Perfecto. The assertion came as the Hidalgo County jury heard opening statements and testimony Thursday in the trial of John Fiat in Edinburgh, Texas. I got a scratch. Sorry, from the old knee. Sorry about that. All right. He is accused of the April 1960 beating and suffocation of Irene Gazar, 25, whose body was found 5 days after she went to a McAllen church for confession. That's sweet. Mom, Dad, I'm going to go to confession. All right, honey, see you later. Going to confession. Oh, smaller! What the fuck? That's some confession. Prosecutor Michael Garza, who is not related to the victim, told jurors that Fiat killed the woman with malice and forethought. Garza said that a month before the victim went missing, a female college student reported that a man attacked her from behind in church and tried to suffocate her. The fuck? This is one hell of a priest. Fiat would later plead no contest to a charge related to that incident. This girl was smothering him. I mean, just smothering. I don't fuck kids. I smother women. Can't you see the difference? I'm not a pedophile. I'm a murderer. Take your pick. Is what you're trying to convince your heart of what your mind knows is true? You use that common sense in your heart, and I ask each of you to open the eyes of your heart and find John Fiat guilty of murder. Garza said. First off, your heart has no eyes, so I don't even know what the prosecutor's talking about. I know he's trying to be poetic here. Don't be poetic. So just say this guy over here is a murderer. Well, this is the evidence that we have. There's no need to get into all this other bullshit. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your heart. Open your heart to what you know is true. I love you. Oh, no, I mean this guy's guilty of murder. Right. Defense attorney O'Rain Flores told jurors that prosecutors had insufficient evidence to convict Fayette, who was living in Arizona at the time of his arrest last year. I disagree with Mr. Garza. The finding of facts that you make may hurt your heart, and I too ask you to bring your common sense to the courtrooms. Do not let your heart make those findings, Flores said. Well, I agree with that, although the priest is probably guilty. Especially if he's been convicted previously of attacking someone for trying to smother them, and then this other woman is missing, is dead, it's probably him. My opinion. All right. Davis, now 77 and a lawyer, was 20 years old when he covered the case as a. I'm sorry, I skipped something. The first witness called to testify was former television reporter Daryl Davis. This is Daryl Davis for the XTZ. Davis, now 77 and a lawyer, was 20 years old when he covered the case as a reporter in 1960. He testified that the district attorney at the time knew Felt killed Irene Garza and that the church knew it, but promised to move him to a monastery if he was not prosecuted. I love the Catholic Church. Like, all right, child fucking move him to another parish. Murder, we'll move him to a monastery. This is the answer to everything. Just move. Moving corrects everything. This is the Catholic Church's idea. We know how to fix things. We'll just move him. We got a moving van. We'll put these things in the van and we'll just move him away. That'll solve it. That is punishment. You don't understand. Moving is very difficult and exhausting for a lot of people. I know he's fucked the kid, but hey, we're going to move him. He's going to be moved. You know how hard moving is, how exhausting and tiring. He's going to take weeks to find all his clothes in different boxes. It's going to be horrible. Please don't put him in jail. Let's just move him away. He murdered someone? Hey, listen. Who hasn't made mistakes? Let us just move him down to a monastery. He'll be in a monastery. You ever eaten the food in the monastery? It's not very good. Also, two men had testified that they had found Irene Garza's purse. One said he found it on the night she disappeared, and the other claimed he discovered it on a different day. First of all, I don't know how either one can know how does he know what night she disappeared? I mean, you found a bag, you found a purse. I don't know how but there's more to the story, but I don't know why I read that part. That has nothing to do with the priest. That had to do with the case, which hopefully he will be convicted if he's guilty, which I'm going to presume he is. Anyway, that is Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development for this time, and hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I know it took a long time. Why did it take so long to record this one? I don't know. I've been a busy person, but, usually I do these once a week, so usually I do them on Sunday. I didn't do it this Sunday, but I'm doing it now, so what do you want from my life? All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.